Hey y'all, I'm Kara Perez, founder of Bravely Go, and today I want to talk about the minimalism habits that have helped me build financial security and are currently helping me build wealth. Minimalism asks us, what do you really need to be happy? How much do you really need to feel secure? And I, for one, think these questions are really worth answering. And when they are applied to the financial areas of our lives, they can help us build wealth. My minimalist mindset has absolutely helped me build financial security, and I consider it a crucial part of my financial independence journey. So if this sounds like your jam, please give us the thumbs up to boost us in the algorithm, and let's get into it. Here are 4 minimalism habits that can help you build wealth. Number 1 is sell things you don't need. When I was at my brokest in my mid-20s, I would sell things that I had previously bought, chasing that consumerism comfort, and use that money to do fun things. Because when I was at my brokest, I was really focused on trying to pay off my debt, and I had cut out any and all fun. I really had. I was not going out to eat. I was not going out to drink. I didn't go to like bowling nights or to any kind of parties and stuff. I was like, no, I won't spend any money unless I can find that money already in my house. So I would go around and I would sell things like old clothes or books, and then I would use that money for a coffee or for a drink at a bar. Minimalism tells us to get rid of things that don't serve us. But financial independence-oriented minimalism tells us get rid of those things by turning it into money. You're getting these things out of your space, but you're turning it into cash, which you can then use for anything you want. I used it for coffees and dinners out, but you can use it for anything. Number 2 is to declutter your mindset. I want you to declutter, but I want you to declutter your mind. Oh my God, the cheesiness. Okay, but seriously, what I want you to do is to align your core values with your financial actions. We have a workbook that's all about values-based budgeting in the description, and we also have a video all about values-based budgeting that I'll also link in the description. So if you're interested in learning the nitty-gritty of how to do this, go check those out. This idea of decluttering your mind is essentially removing the voices that tell you to spend on things that ultimately don't bring you any more happiness or satisfaction. For example, I don't get my nails done. I do not give a crap about my nails, and I honestly sometimes feel like the only mid-30s lady out there in the world who is not getting her nails done weekly or every other week. It's just not that important to me, and I just don't care. So instead of spending $80 a month on my nails, I'm saving and investing that money and putting it towards my financial independence plan, which matters a lot to me. You can do the same in your life. Spend on what you care about and try to cut out the areas that you're only spending on because of social pressure or because of someone told you one time that was a good thing to do, or you don't even know why you're spending the money. Number 3 is to choose your lifestyle inflation. Lifestyle inflation is when, as you earn more money, you start spending more money. It's really easy to be strict with your budget when you're broke because you just simply don't have the extra cash. But once you start to establish financial security and your income grows, you have the extra cash. So it becomes much easier to say, oh, get the couch that's $300 more, or oh, we can afford going out to eat back to back, or something like that. Now, some lifestyle inflation is fine. I am not here to tell you that you need to live on $10,000 a year every year for the rest of your life and save all your money. That is not my jam. I used to live on $11,000 a year, and it was very difficult, and I have no desire to go back to that. Like, I didn't used to have healthcare, and now I spend almost $400 a month on healthcare. And guess what? That is lifestyle inflation I'm totally fine with. But we want to be in control of our lifestyle inflation. Just because you got a raise, does that mean that you have to go out and buy all new kitchenware? Or just because your tax refund came in, does that mean you have to go get a new car even though your current car is working just fine? Just starting to spend more willy-nilly is probably not going to bring you the comfort and the happiness that you think it will, unless that spending is aligned with your personal values. And that's what the studies show us. Some lifestyle inflation absolutely does bring people joy, but you can't just be spending money because other people spend money on those things or because that's what you see on TV. It has to be values-based spending to actually make you happier. I've already said that I'm not someone who cares about getting my nails done. If I started earning an extra $100 a month, is spending that money on getting my nails done actually going to make me happier? No, because that's not something that I value. And in fact, Incorporating that kind of spending into my budget is only going to move me further away from happiness because I'm moving further away from my ultimate goal of financial independence. So, to build financial security with minimalism habits, try to avoid the lifestyle inflation that's really all about keeping up with the Joneses. And definitely avoid spending money simply because you should have this. Dig into the reasons that you feel like you need a new car. Is it because when you drive to work, you see a parking lot full of new cars and you're beginning to feel bad about your 2009 Honda Civic? When we begin to ask these kinds of questions, we can see, hey, there's actually nothing wrong with my Honda Civic. It's doing a great job at its job, which is moving me from point A to point B. It's really just this mindset that I've got here of competitiveness, and that's what I need to work on. And finally, number 4 is to always be learning. Listen, y'all, the truth is the basics of money are not complicated. It's earn as much as possible, pay off your debt, save and invest the difference. That's really all that we're talking about, right? Like that's the formula for all of us. Now, of course, life makes it more complicated, right? Depending on our privileges and our abilities and our earnings and what happens, because life can get a little bit crazy out here. It's going to make that saving and investing portion more complicated. Money touches every area of our life, and so I think it's really important that we always stay learning. I used to be really focused on debt payoff, right? When I first got into the world of personal finance, I consumed everything I could about paying off debt. And now that I've been debt-free for a really long time and I have my savings and investments, I'm much more focused on how do I make my money more sustainable? How do I help others with their money? How do we advocate for change around money at a higher level? These are the things that I'm now learning about. And learning can absolutely be frugal or minimalist. You can get a personal finance book at the library, and here is a video that we have all about my current favorite personal finance books. And of course, you can use your social media as a platform of learning by following us on Instagram and TikTok. And I will link to that in the description, and you can see the handles right here at the bottom of the screen. So that's how we can use minimalism to build wealth, y'all. Definitely let me know in the comments if you have other ideas or other strategies around minimalism that you use to spend less and invest more. We all want to get rich together, so drop those in the comments. And please give us a thumbs up if you liked this video, and make sure to hit subscribe to come back for more.